At the start of this year, I had big goals. I wanted to work out regularly, journal, even create a journal, read more, create more, scroll less. You get the idea. Am I doing it all? Well, I know it's not January, but something about this point in the year makes me pause and reflect. Half the year is over, but the other half is still there. Yes, my plans are still lying half done or undisturbed in my Google Docs, but that's primarily because my foundation is weak. My habits are a constant start-stop. Turns out it isn't about willingness or motivation. My habits weren't sticking because of some very common mistakes and mindset traps. So, if you're in the same boat, here are 7 problems and solutions that can make your habits stick. I'm not going to be the one to tell you can't do it all. You can do it all, just not all at once. Say you're someone who likes to paint or is trying to learn chess, or maybe both, and you want to build these as a habit. But let's face it, nobody has unlimited hours in a day. Over time, I've realized that I want to do a lot of things, and that sometimes overwhelms me until I feel paralyzed and end up doing nothing but scrolling my phone. So I figured out that not everything has to be done every day. I can split it up across the week and still maintain a consistency of practice. For example, I can spend a couple of hours on a Tuesday learning to play a song on my ukulele, but on Wednesdays, I would practice painting. And maybe on Thursdays, I can go for a table tennis game instead of my usual evening walk. Slow but sure progress. If your ideal routine didn't work out today, that doesn't mean the whole day has gone to waste. This is something I struggle with frequently. If I didn't wake up early or missed my morning routine, the guilt would just spiral. Now, I have 2 versions of my routine, the ideal and the bare minimum. It's like having a backup for my main plan. If I don't wake up at my ideal time and can't do a 45-minute gym workout, I'll do 15 minutes at home. If I can't do a full journal entry, I'll write down 1 line of gratitude or set a 1-word intention for my day. If I don't have time to cook a proper breakfast, I'll make a quick smoothie or peanut butter toast. Basically, by being flexible, we are imperfectly doing everything instead of perfectly doing nothing. We often say things like, I want to read 20 books this year, I want to lose 5 kgs, or I want to grow my channel. And while goals are great, they can easily become frustrating when we don't see instant results. Moreover, goals don't say anything about who I want to become. And that's the shift that's helping me incredibly. Thinking in terms of identity, not outcomes. Instead of saying I want to read more, I tell myself I am already a reader. Instead of I want to post more or want to hit 50k, I ask myself, how does a creator show up every day, and try to implement that. I don't say I have to go to the gym. I remind myself that I am someone who exercises daily. I am a gym going person. It's a subtle but powerful shift. Habits stick when they're tied to identity, not just numbers. Because when you change your identity, you start doing things naturally. Let's be real, we won't stick to a habit if we dread it or don't find it enjoyable. But what if you can make them feel enjoyable? The trick is to pair a boring or difficult habit with something you already love. Thanks to a suggestion by one of my best friends, I've started watching old favorite shows while walking on an inclined treadmill. And surprise, surprise, it's actually making me look forward to going to the gym instead of forcing myself. This is called temptation bundling. You combine a habit you want to build with something you already enjoy. And it works because suddenly this habit isn't another task, it's a little treat for you. There were times when I told myself, I've been trying so hard, but nothing's working. Turns out I was not consistent at all. A lot of times we underestimate what we can achieve, but overestimate the effort we have actually put in for that. And that happens because we don't track our habits. Now that I've started using a simple tracker sheet, I can see my real progress without any filters or estimations. This clearly shows me where I'm doing well and where I need to course correct. Moreover, when I see 5 checked boxes in a row, the motivation to keep the streak building, even by doing something imperfectly, makes me more consistent. I created and shared this habit tracker in one of my earlier videos. So let me know if you want me to reshare the link. You want to feel inspired to do something, feel motivated. But motivation is moody. It shows up when it likes and disappears when you need it the most. What actually helps is building structure around your habits, small rituals, triggers, a pre-decided time slot, and most importantly, showing up even when you don't feel like it. Because this is a mindset shift you need to have. Self-love isn't always being soft. It's not skip the gym when you're tired. It's go for 15 minutes and stop when it feels enough. It means showing up even when it's hard, boring, uncomfortable. Because your future self that you so deeply care about needs it. Finally, another trap I think most of us fall into is being unrealistic. We try to be that girl or that guy without even knowing what quote-unquote that means or who we actually want to become. It's easy to be swept away by these ideal personas on social media and say that's the routine I need. But more often than not, we're just chasing this aesthetic version of productivity. And sometimes it's unrealistic for a lot of us. It doesn't fit, and so it doesn't work. Instead of heavily relying on anybody's routine or habits, take inspiration and try to make your own version of it. Keep adding, removing, modifying things until you get what works for you. We don't need January to start over. We've still got 6 months of the year left, and in this period, I have decided to become my best version and make myself proud. It's a chance to recommit, to give my goals an honest shot, and to see who I can become if I truly show up, imperfectly but consistently. And if you're on this journey with me, comment down below, let's do it together. With that, I hope this video gave you some points to reflect on, and maybe a better approach to rebuild your habits. If it did, I'd really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time.